Hi everyone, how's it going? At the moment, I'm here in the office of the ADM, currently working on my tri-monthly report. Basically, what that is that every 3 months, Peace Corps likes us to write a report regarding all the projects, all the activities, everything we've done so far, and send that to both them and all the socials we've worked with to show our progress as volunteers. And I thought for this video, I'd show you all how I write that report. So, I hope you all enjoy, okay? Hi everyone! So, as you can see, I'm on Word and this is my report to the Peace Corps. So, let me show you how I write it. So, as you can clearly see, this report is in Spanish. Now, this is because the reports are for both the Peace Corps in-country staff and the local people you're working with, Spanish being their primary language. So for these reports, be aware they will always be in Spanish. Now, before anything else, I should let you know this is the structure Peace Corps Peru uses, and it could be different in different countries. I'm not exactly sure. But either way, let's start. So, starting off, the title here is the name of the year. To clarify for anyone confused here, Peru has specific names for each year, representing what the government hopes to accomplish. In this case, it is Año del Fortalecimiento de la Soberanía Nacional. Now, Peru likes the format of these reports to be like letters. So we have this section here showing the sender, me, and everyone I'm sending the report to. And for privacy reasons, I'm not showing you who's on the list. But in general, the people you should be sending this report to, not including Peace Corps, should be your ADM, if you're WASH volunteer, maybe the municipality, and anyone you have worked with in the last 3 months. Basically, as this report is to show the community what you as a Peace Corps volunteer have done. And below that, we have what the report is, basically indicating all the activities the volunteer has done between April and June of this year. Afterwards, we have this section, which explains what the Peace Corps is. And you don't really need to write this part. During training, Peace Corps will give you a draft of what to write in this part, and you can copy and paste it for the rest of the reports, making maybe a few tweaks and changes here and there, if you want. This section is purely to explain what the Peace Corps is to people reading it that might not know, and what specific program objectives we'll be covering in this report. From there, it's the part that really counts, where we summarize all the activities that we've done in the past 3 months, organized by program objectives. Now, as you can see, I have also redacted the names of any place for privacy purposes. So, how do you write this part? It's simple. If you remember, I did a video a while ago about filling out the VRG, the online Peace Corps activity reporting page. This part is pretty similar. All you need to do is describe, explain, and reflect on each activity you have done. In my case, I actually like combining projects and actually making a summary of what I did in every community I've worked with in regards to the objective. I personally find it helpful with the flow and making it less repetitive. But you can write this section however you want. If you want to go activity by activity, go ahead. It is your prerogative. Now, what happens if you want to talk about an activity that might not relate to any of the programs? Well, I like to have a section right at the end here that does just that. If you remember, I did a video a few weeks back talking about me going to Baños de Inca for a training session. Well, because it really doesn't fall into any of the WASH objectives, I put it here. Simple as that. And I basically described what happened and what I did as a Peace Corps volunteer. Simple as that. The next section is similar to the last, only this time you're talking about the future projects you are thinking of starting or planning in the foreseeable future. You don't need to go into a lot of detail, but it's good to explain in a summary what you're planning to do. Also, as you can see, I don't have anything planned for Objective 3 here, and that's totally fine. You don't need to have an activity for every objective in this report. For this section, or the previous. Maybe, for example, for this report, I actually didn't have anything planned for Objective 1. I didn't do anything in Objective 1. And you know, I don't need to put it. I don't need to put anything there. I can, for realized activities, I can have something for Objective 2 and Objective 3, and there's no issue there. And you can send the report just like that. And you know, after talking about all the activities, you simply need to sign off with your signature and your title. Now, as a WASH volunteer with a engineering background, I have here Inge, Eric James Carlson, Inge being engineer. And I'm a volunteer of the WASH project from Cuerpo de Paz, Peace Corps, Peru. And before we're finished and send the report, don't forget to add pictures and figure titles at the end to show as evidence of this report. And once you have all of this, you're done and you can send it. All good.
Okay guys, now that I've written the report, it's time to print it and then give copies to specific socios so they can review it and stamp it, so then I can send a scan of the stamped document to Peace Corps to show them that my socios have seen and approve of this report. But that's basically it. I hope this video helped, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you all have a good rest of the day. Okay guys? Bye!